I'm so sorry. So here's this.
I use Sweet and Low.
10 things to stop tolerating right now because life is too short, and after all, we're all going to die anyway. Okay, so it says stop tolerating being unhealthy. If you feel unhealthy, do something about it. Life is too short to feel horrible. Negativity, another thing, we talk about that a lot on this show. Life is too short to deal with negativity. When people have something negative to say about you, about how you look, or what you wear, or how your style, or your makeup, or your whatever.
To that nonsense.
Life is too short, and Susie's always telling us around here, you're so good about bringing us all back down to reality and saying, why do you listen to
what everybody says?
You know,
she just told me during the break. She just broke it down to me during the break. She said, breathe. And then I showed her my necklace. And she didn't realize I had,
breathe?
It says breathe. One of my girlfriends gave me that today. Just breathe.
See, that's
it's so simple.
good.
Yes, we forget sometimes just to take a moment and just breathe and just take it all in and enjoy the moment. So,
enjoy the moment and be thankful for where you're at, because even if you're not in a good place, and I have been there many, many times, I find myself, when I'm happy and I'm feeling good, I find myself looking back to those tougher times and going, you know, I'm able to see the good about those trying times.
Yeah,
but you can't see it when you're in it.
That's what propels your growth.
Yeah.
Suffering, pain, all of those are good for us. We're not meant to not feel it.
Yeah.
We're meant to have it because it's what propels us into growth.
Right.
And to appreciate when things are good, you can look back in comparison and go, oh wow, you know, I've really come a long way.
And you know something that's really important? I was having a great conversation with some women yesterday about how much effort, and I'm guilty of it, that we put into our outer selves.
Oh sure, of course.
When you think about this week, nail appointments, you know, you and I both went to Adam this week. Lashes.
Who's
By the
Adam?
way, yours look beautiful. He's our nail
nail
tech.
guy.
Oh, I glued them on this morning.
They're gorgeous. But our hair, our makeup, our clothes, think about the hours and time put into that compared to the hours and time that we put into, you know, reading something positive, you know, just being quiet in a moment, going to do Pilates with your friends like you all did, having girlfriend time, reading something spiritual, reading your Bible. Think about the comparison. And I know for me, when I spend more time in all this stuff, which I'm guilty of, I feel so depleted, I feel so depressed, I feel so down.
Because it's not soul filling.
That's it. We are filling the outer shells, but we're forgetting to take care of our inner selves. And that's what we have to transform. It needs to be a shift in our thinking.
On the flip side of that, I do think that when we take care of the outer stuff, there's something about it that makes us feel better and makes us, you know, even
But
though
it's gotta be a
run around
balance.
with it, there has to be a
Need a
balance. Yeah,
balance.
I think that's the key.
I think that Oprah has a wonderful show called Super Soul Sunday. It's about one of the best things on the air. And she had the wonderful Buddhist monk, Thich Nhat Hanh, who is about living in the present moment, about breath. Because when you live in this moment right here, we're not worried about anything what's coming up, and we don't live in the moment. And that's why cell phones, looking at what we're out of here into another world, and that causes stress and anxiety and angst.
Right.
Okay, so let's all do this. Let's all breathe. You at
Breathe
home,
for a moment.
and when